Hey y'all, what's up? I just want to say, I just think y'all dumb. I just think y'all just stupid and dumb in every direction, in every way. And I say that because, let me say this. This may not mean nothing to people because if you get it, you get it, basically. I don't have no social media. I don't have no Facebook, no Snapchats, Twitters, whatever else is out there. I don't have none of that. I stopped being on that stuff so many years ago. And what I'm going to say is, when you're not on stuff like that, and you actually replace your time with things that is important, you could see the big picture better than other people. And the big picture I'm saying is all this stuff about how Kanye is crazy. Number one, I don't know Kanye. I don't even be knowing what be going on for real with none of the media and what's going on. I don't always know what's going on because, again, I don't have no social media. So I don't do that. And you get weird people that say, well, what do you do when you don't have social media? And that's a simple-minded people. Because social media is just a distraction. That's all it is. How can y'all think that a person that has billions of dollars think that he's crazy when for him to even have made billions of dollars, it had to start up here first? Nothing is wrong with that man at all. If anything, he's the most sanest individual I've ever seen. Why? Because he been through so much shit. Normal stuff that an average human being will go through, except that he has fame and money. So somehow y'all just think he not human. Or he don't go through human things, regular people things, mental things that everybody else just seems to ignore. He know more than what someone else would know, like us, because we don't live that lifestyle. We are not connected with people of power like he is and see the things that he has seen as long as he been doing what he's been doing. It seems like the moment someone is smarter than you, they crazy. Just because your mind hasn't expanded to the extent of their mind. So now they're crazy. They're having an episode. They live on another planet. They not right upstairs. They think they better than everybody. People say that about people that's actually very intelligent. It's just that you wouldn't understand their way of thinking because you haven't got to that level of thinking. That is a higher level of thinking. That's a higher vibration of thinking. That a person that's not at that level would not understand. So your first thing is going to be negative. Because instead of you trying to understand it and actually think about it, you would downplay it just so you wouldn't have to deal with it. Because it's basically out your jurisdiction, really. That's why you are only able to talk to people on whatever level they are on. I found myself, you have to dummy yourself down so somebody else can understand what's being said. Because I have asked people just simple questions and they respond to stuff like, I never thought of that. Or, wow, that didn't cross my mind. So it lets you know that you don't have people that actually think deep. The world is deep. The world is deep. But because it's so many things thrown in our face, and then you got so many people that are followers, because people need something to follow so they can feel validated. So to them, it can make sense. So somebody like Kanye, because to people, he don't make sense. It's because y'all don't get it. Y'all not, y'all part of the 85%. And you don't understand. That's all that is. So I actually sit and like think about people and read people so you can understand them. You understand how they think, you understand where they're coming from, you understand their triggers, you understand them, you pay attention to them. So with him, he went through a lot of stuff. He went through a lot of stuff that people wouldn't understand. And then the media, y'all gotta also understand how the media go. The media make things seem bigger than what it is. Or the media is able to put a truth with a bunch of lies. A little truth but a bunch of lies. And make it seem like something that it's not. And then you got the people that's the 85% because it's such a large percentage. They're going to follow that. So again, with Kanye, because people didn't want to hear that. You know why people don't want to hear that? They don't want to hear that because that'll mess up their money. You know what I'm saying? That'll mess up their power. It'll mess up their connections. All that, because it's important. You got to think. This is a world that's only full of power and full of power and money. That's it. Power and money. That's it. That's the only thing that people know. I think people dumb as hell. I think this world is fucked up. It's just fucked up. The shit that you seeing is fucked up. The stuff people doing is fucked up. Like the music that you listening to is just ridiculous. I listen to old lovey-dovey stuff. Old music that's not. I listen to R&B. Yes, I like rap. I like the beats. Mostly I like the beats. I like people's voices. But some of that stuff that you have to listen to what's being said and not consume it and live by it. That's dumb. That's for show. That's like an illusion in your mind. You have to think that's how the world is to trick your mind. Because if your mind is tricked, that means you're manipulated. That means you are controlled. Or that means you are unable to think for yourself. And sometimes when you think of for yourself, it's not going to always, you're going to be that 1% that's thinking for yourself. Because again, everybody else feel more validated when they're following something. Somebody like Kanye, you got so many people it's sad, it's sick. And I'm saying this, y'all have to protect him. Y'all have to protect him. You got to protect our brother. Because you know what? By him speaking things that people ain't going to believe because they haven't seen it. He is so powerful. He's so powerful. And you know why he's so powerful? I'm going to wait for somebody to put it down in the comments. Put it down in the comments and tell me why he's so powerful. And it's simple why he's so powerful. He's so powerful because, y'all, it's only one thing. And I don't even want to tell y'all. It's one thing that make you powerful. It's just one thing that make you powerful. And he's so powerful that people don't like it. Because it's almost like he's telling secrets. And he love people so much, and he want people to be awoke on what's going on because he care. He want us to do better. I want to do better because that's why I'm coming on here, letting it be known. He done nothing is wrong with him. Yes. He has things that's stressed just like anybody else. Basically, he has stress like anybody else. Except he has more stress because he has more people that are looking up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like me or y'all, we don't have no big worldwide people that's really looking up to us. That's somebody that has been around for years, that's been soaking up information. You know why? Because he low-key was playing chess the whole time. That's the smart person would do that. Now you see people letting him go. You know why? Because they don't want to be connected to that. They don't want to be connected. You know, they looking at this how people is behind closed doors. I'm so sure. They like, no, we can't. He's like, now they don't want to be connected to him. They don't want to be connected to him. They don't want to have nothing to do with him. They don't know what he's talking about. They're not nothing. He's on his own. He's a one man by himself. But he helping open up other people's eyes. You know why? This is what makes it so crazy. And I have 100% respect for him. 100% respect, 100% love. Why? Because he is going out his way and sacrificing himself for us. This one man that, and God forbid nothing happens to him, but this one man, people are going to try to make up something and say something is they're going to use his mental illness. Of course, who wouldn't have a tragedy after your mama didn't pass? All type of stuff didn't happen, and you a famous this person, and you trying to kind of be normal in a sense, and live a certain image, and people want you to be perfect all the time, and you can't make no mistakes ever, and the little mistake you do, they criticize. They are going to hurt this man. They're going to try to hurt this man. They're going to try to do something to him and try to turn it around. Like, oh, he was already out of his mind. Oh, he was doing this and he was doing that and he brought it upon himself. That's what people is going to say. That's what people are going to say. And I'm mad because it's like I could cry because it's bold, it's terrible, it's disgusting, it's like y'all is fucked up. Y'all is fucked up because you know why? Go look at my last video. Look at that video. Go look at that. And I was looking a mess, but I was up here just thinking, and I just had to just let it be known. Every time somebody's speaking out or trying to do something, especially us, our people, they bring up some mess. And you know what the stupid little people do? They get brainwashed by it. And then they believe it. And then that person death is just it's gone. It's an unfortunate situation, but low key, for real, people did stuff behind curtains and closed doors for them to die. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. None of that. Like, I know that. That's what I know. That's what I believe. That's what I feel. And again, I'm not on social media. I don't go out. I don't look at me. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all have to open your eyes and pay attention. You have to pay attention to what's, you have to pay attention. And we have to protect him. We have to protect him. I don't care. If something happened to him, they did it. They did it. I don't care. They did it. Yes, they did. Because that man, I'm going to just say it. He powerful because he knows so much that they don't want him to speak about or to know or to let other people know. You know why? Because that's how other people stay rich. That's how it go. They stay rich while we stay fucked up. You know why? Because black people, we got to get it together, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all be disappointed as hell where I don't even want to mess with not a soul. Not nobody. Because it's just like we are powerful people, and we have this dumbass, I mean, it's not dumb, but it's overdue. Like the victim mentality, that shit is overdue. Where it's like, now this man is speaking out, he trying to protect us in every way with his knowledge. He's saying it, showing it, expressing it. And that's frustrating for a person to be trying to show the world something and no one's listening. Because it's happening before your eyes and you don't even see it. Go look at my last video. I just feel so passionate about it because it's not fair. It's never fair, because the person, he lost so much. Let me say this. I'm not excusing that. No, Kanye is not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. And I'm not excusing the fact as well that, okay, he has made mistakes. Definitely made mistakes. But I'm not a person, I'm not going to beat you down and beat you up about your mistakes and stuff like that. Because we going to always do that. Because we don't know everything. But I am 100% sure he know more than most of our ass know. Majority of what we know. So it's just kind of like, how could you, for me, how could I sit and think about somebody that's making billions, right? Making billions. One of the richest men, probably the richest black man. I don't know. But he has bread, right? But he's also somebody that has bread. It has so many different connects where he took it upon himself to be like, you know what? I lost so much by being this motherfucker that they wanted me to be. And lost so much. Yeah, gained things too, but lost so much. Where now, what else do I have to lose at this point? I need to let y'all know what's up and what the real is. This ain't it. And this ain't what you think it is. And you know what's sad? People can't handle the truth because the truth is hurtful. The truth, you can't process the truth all the time because you be in disbelief of the truth. And it's hard for you to wrap your mind around something that you've been believing for so long. So of course it would be hard for someone to process something that's new to their mind. It's new to your mind. So now you in your mind with 1,000,010 thoughts and putting pieces and puzzles together and stuff like that. I know I'm going this way, that way, but y'all, all I'm saying is we have to protect him. Period. He ain't never been crazy. The things that he been saying has always been knowledge, because when you think about it, what is he gaining by telling the truth? He's losing more shit. He know what it's like to be rich. He know what it's like to have this, that. He already know. So now what's left to do? What's left to do? You know, and what another thing is too? I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all need to go to therapy as well. I was in therapy. I went to therapy when I was 26. I'm 30. So I've been in therapy for a couple of years and stuff. Y'all go ahead and go to therapy. It's really amazing. It's really good. However, when you've been depressed, and in this song, it could be far-fetched, but I'm just speaking from personal experience. When you have been depressed, depression, to me, my theory, is yourself needing to change something. Something in your life that you can't pinpoint exactly. But something in your life is tired of being that or whatever it is. Where it's forcing you to be shaken up. And like restart. That's the like a restart. Like a restart, because you're coming into something different. You're coming into something better. But sometimes people don't always make it out of it because they don't understand what it is. And the process of that is real. That's real. If you've never been depressed, I would never want that for. I would never. And especially if you were severely depressed. Now, we all done had sad days or this is not our day and it's gloomy, but to be depressed is like something you can't get away from, or it's just on you, and it's like you can't just get away from it, and you don't know what it is. And even if you do something that seems like it's gonna lighten you up, it's just kind of like it's so temporarily quick that you go back into this dark ass hole. It's like a dark hole. And it has nothing to do with money. And I want people to know, it has nothing to do with like money. It has everything to do with up here. And I say up here because, listen, it's so much that goes on in the world. And we one person. How is one person able to fit all of that in here? And I got personal stuff, my own life, that I'm trying to untangle and figure out on top of everyday life. I'm going to be insane. How would I not? That only makes sense. That's why the therapist is there. And that's why it ain't never really been talked about until, recently, mental health in the last couple years, because that's something that people always look down upon. You know why? To keep you in that mind, that state of mind, to keep you in that mindset of nothingness, of no guidance, of just feeling just hopeless and just busted, disgusted, and just not just. It's like you can't even explain it for real. But what I will tell you this is, it ain't no joke, but when you come out of it, it's almost like you was born again. Because it's like something in you is really dying or trying to die. And you thinking it is you. But it is you. It's just that it plays with our mind to make us feel like we can't come out of it, or like this is it, or like suicidal. But it's I swear, but it's not that. It's deeper. It's deeper than that. But anyway, going back to him, y'all, because it was really about him. But it's like, so with him, I just feel like he was born again. He went through like a rough patch for a long time. and was in that and still had to get up and every day and still look at people and talk to people and be on interviews and stuff like that. That's wild to me. Like, they have it hard. Like, we think we got it hard and stuff like that because only thing people be mad at is because they don't got enough money, and that's stupid because you rich in every other way. You don't have to have all the money in the world. To me, that's depressing. To me, that's depressing to have all the money in the world. What the hell do I got to look forward to? I like journeys. I love processes because it allows me to see how strong I am, and it allows me to see what I did, look back on stuff. Because if it's just handed to me and stuff like that, I don't feel like it's no substance, or it's not the worth or the value is not the same as if I actually put some blood, sweat, and tears up in here. But yeah, so it's just like he born again and he's really just trying to help people. And it's just kind of like you got so many people that's against him because they about money. And again, when you about money, you living on a certain lifestyle, right? You living on a certain type of money, right? And you don't want to jeopardize that because you already live in a certain way you like. And then on top of that, when people is up here, they can't see themselves right here no more. Though this is where they came from. They could be all the way up here, but can't be right here, but want to keep going higher and higher and higher. But when you keep going higher and higher and higher, you making more sacrifices, and some of them not good. Because all money not good money. But to a person that want power, the wrong kind of power, like almost like evilness, they don't care what kind of money it is. Because they want it all. They want it. Greed. They want it. But I'm just here to tell you, Kanye, look, I got your back. I'm about to listen. I got your back. This is just really a vlog, y'all. But y'all protect him because if something happened. Oh man, look, y'all. This is look, this is even what I wrote. And I wrote this years ago. Yeah, I'm tripping. I wrote this a couple days ago. It say, y'all protect E. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Y'all, and I'm showing y'all this because let me tell y'all, I always write stuff. Sticky notes. I write stuff all the time. Why? They be notes, they be messages to myself. They be remember to do this. My mind, the way that my mind work is I'm very misunderstood. I've always been misunderstood. But I've always had a lot of people that loved me or rocked with me because I always been down to earth, or I kept it a buck, or I'm really goofy as hell. I'm super goofy. But when I'm on my intellectual and I live in my brain. I don't know if people understand what that mean, or again, y'all, I'm new to social media, but y'all gonna see more of me and only on YouTube though, because I really don't know how to work the other stuff, and I don't know how to work YouTube anyway, so y'all gonna be with me on here as well. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, so we have to protect him because that's real love, that's genuine love. And you know what's even more is that he I don't know, y'all. I be having so much in my brain that it all try to come out at once. And they try to come out at once where I say so many different stuff over here, over there, because it's like it's rushing out. But I just be in here a lot. I live in my brain, and it's like I just stay there because I don't like following stuff that I don't understand. If it makes sense to me, and then that's another thing, I like to learn. Especially if I don't know, I'm one of the people I will ask a trillion questions until it makes sense to me. And I used to be and people didn't used to like that because, you know, people don't like asking questions and make them feel them. I don't care. I don't get it. And it can't get no simpler than that, y'all. So I'm here to tell y'all, yes, he ain't, man, y'all, I mean, everybody got their own opinion, and I get that. But I am 100% supporting Kanye. 100% supporting Kanye because he is for the people. And who else are you supposed to be for? I'm for people. I love people. I love people. I love to love. I love to give. I love it. It make me feel good. I don't do it to get nothing back. I don't even know how to receive stuff. Like, I don't know, cause I'm so used to being the person to give and making you smile, making you feel good, that it's natural. It's just natural. It's second nature to me to do. So when you see somebody that don't got to give you this information because he could just let people be the same way because no one else is being as passionate and trying to open our ears and eyes. Ain't nobody else trying to do that. Ain't nobody doing that, y'all. Ain't nobody is doing that, y'all. Because they're scared. That's like talking against the person that's cutting your check. You talking against the people that's cutting your check. Who really wants to do that? People that don't have their own self-worth. They don't even know what they like doing outside of scrolling on social media. Because it just took over. It took over and it took over people's mind. And if y'all want to go ahead and join my channel, click the like and subscribe button. I have so much to say because I was going to also tell y'all why I don't have social media and how it was affecting me in my brain. And that's why I don't think nothing is wrong with Kanye. Y'all might be like, oh, she's just as crazy. I might be. You know why? Because that's all people have ever told me. And it made me feel insecure. And that's why when people saying it about him, I feel a way about it. Because I'm not crazy. People was always, and only people was saying that because people didn't understand me. They didn't understand my way of thinking. They didn't understand that I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this time at all. Like the time, I don't belong in this time. But I feel like I do. You know why? I say I do because I was meant to stand out. And when you are meant to stand out, that means you are usually someone that's meant to lead something. But you've been so busy being put down and your light has been dimmed that you start to think that something could be wrong with you or is wrong with you. And truthfully, people crazy, people so stupid. I was gonna say crazy because I just be using it in interchangeably. But people so stupid that it's really something wrong with all of us. The ones that are smart is the ones that actually went to get help. The ones that actually went to therapy. Out of all my family, I don't talk to. That's just another situation. But it does pertain to this. I don't talk to them a lot only because of the mindset. Like wanting to live in poor mindsets. That's real stuff. Look at my last video, y'all, and y'all will get it. Look at my last video. Right now, I'm supporting Ye. Y'all need to get on the wave because he's trying to show us. He is trying to show us, y'all. And I only can just think about how like the stuff that he doing is so blunt and so bold that it's like people are shaking up in real life. Because they can't believe that he did that. They can't believe it. And also, his life just got to be protected. Because it just seems like y'all got to think. Every time something is going on with a black person, they end up killing you. Like, You mysteriously end up dying. Somehow you just mysteriously die. And that made me scared too, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all pray on me, because I don't know who's looking at this. They might be like, oh, she's never been on social media. What have she been doing? What? Like, I don't know. I honestly just been taking care of my kid and going to work and just being in the house and minding my business. That's really it. But I have a brain. I think a lot. I think more than the average person. Like, it don't shut up or it don't cut off or nothing. Even when you go to sleep, you thinking. Because I'm having a dream. Obviously, all throughout the day, I'm thinking about 10,000 different things. And it don't be like people. It just be life. And what's going on now. So I know I didn't prolong this, y'all. And I'm sorry for ranting and raving and all that. But let's protect him. Love you, Kanye. We love you out here. You may never see this because I'm really nobody right now and I ain't blew up yet. So yeah. But from Detroit, we got you. We got you from Detroit. Okay. All right, y'all. Good night. Love y'all.